Statistics show that around 86% of furries are male. And, of those males, there's a good percentage of those males that are homosexual males.
Ha 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 ha! Wrong! Damn! What's going on, my fellow fuzzbutts? Zabu the Sergal here, and I'm back to another video just to educate my people. Alright, so as I said earlier in the weeks, there has been a lot of, talk about my Why Most Furries Are Gay video and, the logic and the information behind it. And so I took it upon myself to create a little poll, that way I could pull some actual data from you guys. And I did that. And the results were quite astonishing. Okay, so in case you don't remember, in my Why Most Furries Are Gay video, I said that about 86% of furries are males, and of those males are primarily, or for the most part, as far as the number one criteria would be homosexual males. Well, upon this poll that I had, I didn't have anybody take it, I just kind of posted it and just wanted feedback from you guys. And you guys gave me feedback. There was almost 500 people that took the poll, which is, a pretty good number. And so out of the top 3, homosexual was actually the third. And I'm like, yo, that completely flips that whole thing around. And so the number 1 is actually bisexual, with heterosexual being very close in second place. And I'm like, yo, there's actually more straight furries out there than I thought. And the demographic as far as gender goes, it's about 60-40%, 60% male and 40% female. It's not 85% male and 15% female or anything like that. No, it's almost right there in the middle. And so that just kind of baffles me a little bit. But it makes you wonder, as far as that poll that I read from 2014, why was that so left field, I mean, that wasn't the only one that I read. I read a couple of them. But of course, as time goes on, things change. That's why I took it upon myself to make a poll. That way I could pull the information directly from the fellow fuzzbutts. And so it kind of makes me wonder, as to why most of the furries would actually be bisexual. But then I had an epiphany, and it lets me realize that, as far as the furry fandom goes, we're a very accepting community of people. Gender specifics have no direct, influence on someone's likelihood of another person. Their gender has nothing to do with whether or not somebody will like that character. It's all about what's inside of you. It has nothing to do with gender at all. And so I'm just sitting there it kind of opens up the whole perspective a little about how people are more accepting of the people around them when it comes to our community. It makes a lot of sense because, we're just a loving, fun group of people. And, with bisexual being the number 1, that lets us know that, even in the sexual aspect as far as relationships and stuff go, we are still very accepting body of people. We all know that it's not the color of your skin or what gender you are that defines you. It's the content of your character. And so this just pretty much debunked my Why Most Furries Are Gay video. Now I look back at it and I'm just like, oh my. I mean, then again, back then I was kind of a little greenhorn as to, pulling information and stuff that I needed. But, now that I've got kind of a little bit more of a finesse to it, as you could say, I've got a more reliable source of information, the direct source of information. And I'm just like, yo, why didn't I do this the first time? But then, way back then, I didn't really have this engagement that I had with you guys because I was so, back in the day with my stuff and no one really knew about me. I mean, still don't nobody know about me, even though, we're climbing the road to 3,000 subscribers, and that is a phenomenal number. Most people will see that oh, that's not a lot of people, that's not a lot of people. I'm like, you're crazy if you think that that's not a lot of people. 3,000 people? Are you kidding me? Imagine if 3,000 people were in one area. Just one room for that matter. You would need a massive room just to hold 3,000 people. And all those people there for me? I can't comprehend something like that. Whew. But we'll try not to get into that right now. But yeah, this is just a little snippet to let you guys know what's hip and what's happening in the furry community. And actually that not most furries are gay. They are primarily bisexual, meaning that they accept anybody. And that's how it should be. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So, if you want to follow me for fast updates, I'll have links posted down in the below below for affinity. Viewer discretion is advised, maybe content on that site not suitable for all ages. I also have links to my Twitter, my Facebook fan page, and my Instagram down there as well. Follow me on Twitter, talk to me. Most likely I'll respond. But as always, my name is Zabu the Sergal, and I'm out of here. Ah!
Big boy nurse, I'ma give him more.